What is up, people of America, more specifically southeastern Oklahoma? It is your boy Wilson Boyd with the one and only Colin O'Grady. How are you doing, Colin?
Doing good. I just got done playing some pickup basketball past 2 hours, so I'm officially a has been.
Yeah, do you feel like crap after you play? Like physically, does it feel like you have the flu or some kind of like sickness?
Tonight it does. Tonight I'm pretty gassed. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait till tomorrow, man. I just don't play anymore, and
Well, we play like 2 or 3 times a week, but do you ever like after you run a lot, just feel like you have to poop really bad?
I have to what?
Like poop really bad?
Man, what's up with you and bring that up? You've done it multiple times.
Like the
Well,
first time I brought it up.
no, you've brought it up multiple times. I know for a fact, anyways. For one, I don't run, okay? If I do run, it is in the form of playing basketball or something. I'm still on this insane bulk. Been trying to get 200 pounds for 21 years now, and I try not to run that much. But anyways,
Well, you got your Cowboys jersey on right now. You want to talk about them first?
yeah, we'll go ahead and start with them. And I'll go ahead and say some of my friends been dogging me about my camera. I know it's not much. I'm filming on a freaking computer screen, but I got a something that's a little lighter and you can see my face a little better. So all the women that watch it, maybe they'll be a little more satisfied. But anyways, yeah, let's talk about the we'll be real NFL biased today. Since like, we currently have games going on. But yeah, we'll touch base on some NFL games. Colin, do you wanna go first? You want me to go first on Cowboys?
Yeah, we could talk about the Cowboys. Okay, so when people ask me who my favorite NFL team is, I claim the Cowboys because, I don't believe in hopping on bandwagons or anything like that. And I've rooted for the Cowboys for a while now. But at this point, I am just so indifferent towards the Cowboys because it is the same thing every single year. My dad said something to me today, like they're the first team ever to win like 12 games the past 3 years and win like one postseason game. It's just ridiculous, dude. And just the fashion in which they got beat last night, I mean, that wasn't even close.
Mm-hmm.
They got spanked. It was ugly. So it's just, you get excited about them, you watch them through the regular season, they look good, but, no matter what, you're always just like, well, and it's not going to matter because they're going to be another first round exit or they're going to win the wild card round and then they're going to get bounced in the second round and Ezekiel Elliott's going to be snapping the ball to Dak Prescott the last play of the game. So for a little callback from 2 years ago, but it's just ridiculous, man. It's just the same old thing with them year in and year out. So I just get tired of watching them, honestly.
And I wore this is Debbie's jersey. I asked her if I could wear it yesterday, and she said I could. But I'm wearing it to represent. I stand by what we represent. I stand on it. Standing on business. I'm standing on this shitty time. The Rangers did win the World Series, though, as Colin did wear the shirt. So we do have to remember that. We have to be grateful for that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, but two takeaways I got from it. Mike McCarthy has got to go. I'm trying to be a lot more positive for my own mental health, but I can't when I can't think of anything positive to say when it comes to that man. And Dak Prescott, man, the dude is a great human being, but he's got to go as well. And if we have to get rid of both of them as a package, then so can be it. So be it, bro. Just go, and don't look back. We're better off. And I have my two biggest fears now, Colin, because going into that game, I think a lot of us weren't surprised. And honestly, as a Cowboys fan, it's like think of it like this: like as a parent, you have a kid that plays sports or something, and you know that they suck, and there's not a dang thing you can do about it, and you have to watch them go out there and get throttled and get humiliated. The thing that absolutely drives me insane is like there's this stereotype. Everybody hates the Cowboys. Everybody hates Cowboy fans.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm 21. The Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl, I don't think, since '95. I don't fall into this stereotypical. I got born into this shit. All right. If you want to go at somebody, you go at my grandma, okay? And she will go right back at you. So quit putting me in this placement where I'm catching all this hate, okay? I'm not an OSU Cowboy fan. I was born into this. I didn't. There's nothing. I don't. We don't. I don't deserve any of the hate I've been catching. And so, I'm watching, you just watch your kid get throttled and there's nothing you can do about it. So, but I'm afraid that CeeDee Lamb is going to leave and I'm afraid Micah Parsons is going to leave. And if those two things happen, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I can tell you they're not going to win a whole lot of games if those two things happen. The thing that frustrates me is it's not a lack of talent because they do have talent. They have, you know, a good offensive line every single year. CeeDee Lamb was literally the definition of wide receiver one this year. Michael Parsons is an absolute game wrecker. Deron Bland literally set a record for pick
Mm-hmm.
sixes in a year. And they just can't seem to put it together, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the secret sauce is, but they sure don't have it. I mean, Jerry Jones is a problem. That dude's got to go. But I just don't know what you do at this point. It's the same thing every single year. So
Man, as Debbie says, Jerry Jones is the devil. And she's correct. He's the most entitled, self centered thing. But then you think, well, he's going to die soon. Okay, yeah.
when
But
his
then his
son's
son's
just
worse than
winning,
him. So
yeah,
then, now what?
it's a
I don't
vicious
know.
cycle. They need to sell the team. But
They
here's the
do.
thing: is they're like
It's just
the
like
way they
the
look at
that.
it though. They're like the most valuable sports franchise of all time by
Oh
like
yeah,
they're like worth like $6 billion or something crazy like that. So
for sure. And you think about it, it's like you think about Dallas Cowboys. If you put that into perspective, the Dallas Cowboys on steroids, United States. There's a lot of talent there. You just got the people up top. They're too entitled, the politicians. And we're not going to get into this because I will sit here and I will talk and I will preach and I will say some stuff that'll probably get me flagged. But anyways, we have to. It's an internal issue that we need to handle with the big people upstairs.
I agree. I agree. But I don't see it. I don't see it changing anytime soon. So until
Nope.
until further notice, I'll still be.
Nope.
I'll
Nope.
I'll watch the Cowboys. I'll keep up with them, but I'm never gonna be shocked when this happens because it happens every single year. But
Anyways,
on a
um,
happier note, our boy Baker Mayfield is about to
he
win
is
him a
he's
playoff
cooking,
ring.
isn't he?
He is cooking. Him
He
and the
is.
Bucks, man. I'm so happy for him because he gets drafted into a dumpster fire of an organization, gets them their first win in like a year and a half, almost 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
goes and takes them to the playoffs, wins a playoff game, and then he plays with a torn labrum, and they force him out of town, trade him to Carolina. They sign this dude who's getting happy ending massages, give him 230 guaranteed, 230 million guaranteed, and then he gets cut by Carolina, goes and plays for LA, a bad LA team that's all injured, and does all right out there with Sean McVay. And then he gets picked up by the Bucks, goes and wins the division, and now he's about to win a playoff game. So I could not be happier for that guy. I love Baker, and he's an absolute dog, and he's about to do the dang thing.
Dude, I couldn't. I wouldn't be upset if he went to the Cowboys. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Dude, that would be like that would be like a dream scenario.
Dude, hear me out though. So let's say McCarthy leaves. Dan Quinn steps in as the head guy. Lincoln Riley comes in as the offensive coordinator, and who does he bring with him? Caleb Riley or Caleb Williams. Boom.
Except Caleb Williams is gonna go first overall, most likely. And I don't think the Cowboys are gonna be picking their boss.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
My
Well,
buddy is my roommate's a big Bears fan, and he's worried that Caleb Williams is gonna pull like the Eli Manning, when he got drafted by the Chargers and said he wouldn't play for him, so they had to trade him. He's worried that Caleb Williams is gonna do that with the Bears. They pick
Oh
him.
man, I don't. There is no telling, and I wouldn't be surprised as much money as he's making right now.
Yeah, and NIL is a crazy thing, but
You see where he's living?
yeah, that penthouse in LA. I should you should come see my mouse infested, roach infested rent house.
Your rent house,
That's
not your penthouse, your rent house.
yeah, that's an actual college house. That's crazy, man. I would never leave college if I was getting paid that much. I'd be
No
like
joke.
getting the eighth year of
I would get
eligibility.
hurt, COVID again.
Did you ever hear the story about Gardner Minshew trying to get a medical red shirt?
No.
He I don't remember where he was playing in college, and he was a freshman or sophomore. I want to say he was a freshman, and he played a few games, so he like burned his red shirt, I guess. But then another guy came in that was better than him, I guess, or something that was gonna play over him. So he tried to break his own hand to get a med red, and so he would take like a pool of whiskey and hit his hand with a hammer. And he said he couldn't break his hand. He hit it like you gotta try and find it on YouTube or something. And he hit his hand like three different times with a hammer and couldn't break it. I was like, that is insane. He's trying to get another year eligibility for a medical red shirt. Is that not
It's crazy
crazy?
though, isn't he?
Yeah, the dude's in the NFL. About made it to the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so remember I told you that I had a buddy said he had a hot take?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, he actually has two, okay? So we'll go over two of these real quick.
Yeah.
So for future reference, if any of y'all viewers, if y'all have anything y'all want us to talk about, y'all feel free, let me call and know, and we'll make sure we touch base on it. And I told him we'd be brutally honest, so I mean he kind of knows what to expect. First one, this is the mild one. It says MJ should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
No.
What do you think about that?
I think no. Did he ever make it to the show? I
Yeah,
thought he was
he,
just in
he
the minor.
played. He played in a. I think he played for a little bit for the White Sox.
Mm,
But I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, do you understand how hard it is to?
yeah.
Let me just pull up. Like, go ahead and explain to the people why he should not be
Oh,
eligible
well,
and how.
it's real simple. Well, first of all, it was 3 years because he three-peated, went and played baseball for like 3 years, and then came back and three-peated again. But it's real simple why he shouldn't be in the hall, and it's because he really wasn't that good at baseball. It's not, the Hall of Good or the Hall of Great. It's the Hall of Fame for guys that have 10, 15-year careers, have some records to their names, you know, not that is a wild take. That is
Well,
no,
in
Michael Jordan should not be in the Hall of Fame for baseball.
in '94, he was in Double A. Guess what he hit in '94 in Double A.
Like 210.
202. Guess his home run to strikeout.
Golly, over the course of a whole season.
Um, well, it's he had 497 plate attempts.
Oh my gosh. He probably struck out. I'm gonna say he struck out like over 100 times.
114 times. Guess how many times he hit a home run?
Two.
Three. So you were
Dude.
relatively close on all those.
Yeah, those are
All
not
right.
Hall of
Hey,
Fame. That's
Colin knows
double
ball.
A.
All right. So the other one. Oh man, we're not gonna say this guy's name for the sake of his for the sake of his safety. Oh my lord. Anyways, my take on the Michael Jordan one. I don't think people realize how hard it is. First off, do you understand how hard it is to be even considered a Hall of Fame hitter? You know, to hit 300 in your career.
Well, there's guys that
But
have been on the
how hard it is
ballot
to
for
even get not to
years.
get. Go ahead.
So there's guys that have been on the ballot for years that don't
Oh,
make
that's
it.
what I'm saying. That's what I was about to go on to say is how hard it is to even get nominated, and then there's steps to it. It's not just like, hey,
Yeah.
you're in. It's just there's steps to it. So Michael Jordan, given, yeah, it's cool he was on that Now he's on a cool list of multi-sport athletes, but
Yeah.
let's be real, man. All right. Anyways, so the second one, you ready for this one?
Hmm.
OU is the next Nebraska, doormat of the SEC.
Uh, you posted this somewhere, or you sent it to me.
I did. I sent it to you, and I said that this is idiotic, absolutely chaotic, absolute craziness.
Here, I'll tell you. Here's why that's not gonna happen. Okay, because Nebraska, first of all, they moved to the Big Ten, and they lost their recruiting base because they did used to recruit a lot of Texas guys and some California guys, but then you move to the Big Ten and you're playing those schools that are in the Midwest and up north, and so you're not really recruiting as many Texas and California guys anymore because those guys are going to the SEC or the Big 12 to play for OU or Texas. So they
Mm-hmm.
lost their recruiting base, which OU is not doing. If anything, they're strengthening their recruiting base, and you can see with how the past 2 years we've had the two best finishes in recruiting history that OU's ever had.
Yep.
And number two, shortly after they moved to the Big Ten, they fired Bo Pelini, and coaching turnover is like one of the worst things you can do to a team. And when you go through a bunch of different coaches, which they have, and that's not going to happen with OU. So, no, OU will not be the new Nebraska. Am I a little worried about the SEC? Sure. Our schedule's tough, but we will be just fine. We are not going to be the new Nebraska.
I think you hit it on the head. I think you covered enough inside detail. I can just be straight up. I think it's absolutely insane, but a typical. I'll let you guess. Guess who he
Mhm.
favors in college football.
Is he an OSU Cowboys fan?
He is an OSU Cowboy fan. Now, given he does have a sibling that does play for them. She's really good.
Yeah.
But so I don't know if he's an OSU fan by choice or not. But given give or take, that's a little outlandish. I don't think we'll be dominant for a year. I don't think our first year will be dominant. I think after that, I think once we kind of get used to the swing of things, I think we will. I think next year though, how many games total do we play?
Well, there's always 12 games in a regular season.
Okay, I
I
think
think
we
we'll
will
play. I
finish
think we
nine
play
and three.
9-3.
I think we drop Alabama. Somehow we lose to them at home. We lose to LSU away. Both things we lose to Ole Miss.
Yeah, that's an away game too. That'll be a tough one.
Who else do we play away that's tough?
We play. So we've got
Just
Tennessee at
just go
home.
through them and I'll tell you if I think we'll win or lose.
Okay, I don't think this is the order, but I think we play nine. I want to say nine SEC games. So we'll just start Texas because we obviously know
Oh,
them.
win,
Okay, and then we play Tennessee. We have them at home.
win,
Alabama at home.
lose,
South Carolina at home.
win,
Ole Miss away.
win.
Auburn away.
We're losing that one.
Really?
I think so.
Auburn won like 6 games this past year.
Depends. It depends if we play them early or late, and how we're looking.
Okay, so we're at two losses right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We play Missouri, uh,
Mm-hmm.
at Missouri,
Oh, it don't matter. We're gonna win.
and then LSU at LSU.
I think we'll lose to LSU as well.
Is there one more? Oh, do we play Florida? I don't know if we play
I
Florida.
don't know. Do we not play Arkansas either?
Mm, that might be the other one.
I feel like those Arkansas games are gonna be so fun. Bo wants to go to LSU so bad.
Death Valley.
I
Big
feel like it'd be
city.
very hostile.
Yeah, most definitely.
But that's what memories are always made for, right? You only live twice, or actually, you only live once here. Or it's a little test run, whatever we're doing.
That's right. So staying on the college football subject, two things, because a lot's happened since we last filmed. Michigan, who I was high on Michigan all year. I was high on Washington too, but Michigan went and won the Natty, and then Nick Saban retires, and Washington's coach is now the new coach at Alabama. So what do you think about that whole situation?
Man, first off, congrats to Michigan. I'd like to rewind the tape whenever me, you, and Tate all made predictions, if we did make predictions, and see if any of us had Michigan, even talking about competing for a national championship. But they dominated, looked really good. But, seeing oh Michael Penix, watching him play was fun. Curious to see how next year goes. Curious to see where
Yeah.
he lands in the draft as well. Maybe somehow he falls and the Cowboys pick him up. That would be awesome. But we'll see where that goes. And then, anyways, but about Nick Saban going, I think it's surprising. I think it's relieving. I'm just upset that he did not come to Norman at least one time.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't think he was about it. I think he knew. I don't know. I don't think we are SEC material yet. I think he knew we wouldn't be that bad, but I just think it was a little cowardly. But I understand. Man's been doing it all his life.
So yes or no? Did Nick Saban retire because he was scared to play OU?
Yes, I'll die standing on that.
But a
I'll die
great
standing on
career,
that.
probably the greatest to ever do it. And a lot of people hate Alabama and they hate Nick Saban, but I don't like. Does it get old watching them win all the time? Yes, it does. But isn't that the point? Like, isn't that the goal to win? Like, they win, they do what they're supposed to do, and we all hate them for it.
Like
So,
what? You're supposed to be pissed that they're good at their job.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I have, as annoying as it is to watch, one team dominate. It's like the Warriors on their little run from
Mhm.
2015 to 2021 or whatever. But
Well,
it's annoying, but like I have no problem with Nick Saban. I think he's a great coach and seems to be an okay person. So,
what's up? So I try to think of it like this. Even though I don't play football, I try not to think of it as a guy. Like, would I want to play for this? Like, I think of it, is he not a good? Like, I think, do I like him or not like him based on if I would play for him or not?
and I absolutely would like to play for
So
somebody like
I
that.
would, I really do like Nick Saban, solely based not because he's like a fun, entertaining guy. Like if I want somebody like that, I'll go to South Carolina with what's face because that's probably one of the most entertaining teams I've seen, but they suck. But Nick Saban, I would play for him in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So
So,
happy retirement to him. Hopefully,
yeah, maybe
hopefully
give a
Belichick stays in retirement. Hopefully, he stays the hell away from the Cowboys if we do get rid of McCarthy.
hopefully both of them stay in retirement.
Good
Hopefully Nick
lord.
Saban doesn't come back to coach Alabama. Hopefully he doesn't get the itch. But
I think
also,
if either one go to the Cowboys, I think David's gonna have a heart attack.
you think so? She's
Oh
not a fan of
yeah,
either of them?
yeah.
No, I
Let her
think
give her a run at it for 1 year, a little test run, see what happens. Let her call the shots,
I think that there's nobody better to call the shots than Grandma Debbie at this point. But, you know,
man. So been touching base on the Thunder lately.
watching them right now. They're currently down by 1 point to the Lakers, but it's only the second quarter. So,
Did you see the Lakers since a certain date have 2 wins, and it's like the fewest with the Pistons?
yeah, they have not been playing well. They've been playing bad. The Warriors have been playing bad. So I'm not, one for hating, but that makes my heart happy to see that because I hate the Lakers and Steph Curry and his super teams terrorized us for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the Thunder are tied for the 1 seed. So how about that? We got a good little squad down there.
With the Timberwolves,
Hmm.
man. I know I saw somebody talk about it the other day on Instagram. But Anthony Edwards starting to look a lot like a little somebody.
He's a good player. Like physically, actually looks like him in the face.
Like, and I don't know if he knows his dad, but I don't know if Michael Jordan has another kid out there, but that would be crazy. That's all I'm saying. Because everybody's saying it's Jimmy Butler. Give and take, good hell of a player. But as you one shit, no, it's not Michael Jordan's kid. Okay.
True. I mean, you can say the same about Anthony Edwards too, though.
Huh?
So you could say the same about Anthony Edwards too, though.
Probably, probably.
But
Absolutely, man. It's a
here's
little
my only
scary.
problem with Anthony Edwards is I'm on Twitter a lot, and I'm on Thunder Twitter, and a lot of the time Minnesota Timberwolves fans are always beefing with us, comparing Anthony Edwards to Shea. I was like, yeah, Anthony Edwards is good. Shea is good for 30 every night, leads the league in steals.
Listen,
Should be the MVP.
I tell my friends this about the LeBron Michael Jordan debate. Even though we didn't really get to experience Michael Jordan, who gives a shit who's better? Just enjoy them both for the love of God. They're both really young and both insanely good. Can we just enjoy them?
No, I agree. And, you know, it's not because I think it's not really close that LeBron's more talented and physically gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude is a brick house, can play all five positions, is one of the just absolute most freakiest players we've ever seen. I just think everyone kind of likes the fact that Jordan was just like on a different level mentally, and especially with like that documentary that came out. What are you laughing about over there?
I'm thinking about a hot take that my dad had said a few months ago about they're talking about debating who's the best players, and who he said that wasn't necessarily in his top 10, but he's better than LeBron James.
Is that
Just think about my dad. Think about somebody who would say
I don't know.
somebody who retired
Give
within
me,
the last 5 to 7 years.
give me a hint.
Power forward, center spot.
Dirk,
No,
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan better than LeBron. I told Brett,
Hey,
go sit your ass outside, dog.
Tim Duncan's got like 4 or 5 rings himself.
Who cares? I heard he's
Tim
gay,
Duncan's a
bro.
dog.
I heard he was gay. There was an edit. There was a cool mixtape of him, but the opening thing was he was like, "Have you heard rumors Tim Duncan was gay?" And he was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And then he was like hooping on guys for 2 minutes. I was like, "That's awesome,
He wasn't flashy or nothing. He was just solid, man. He was
Mr.
so good.
Fundamentals, dude."
Those Spurs teams gave the Thunder fits too.
Oh man, facts. I went to that was my first playoff game I ever went to. It was
Wow.
2011 there. Now it
I,
wasn't the Spurs though; it was the Mavericks.
I still haven't been to a playoff game. I'd like to go to one.
Yeah, we should go whenever
Definitely.
this blows up and we start making some real money from it. Buy
Yeah.
tickets to go.
We'll just start a GoFundMe so we can go to a playoff game. But
Say you got a terminal sickness. So
I'm a,
go fund
I'll
calling.
literally die if I don't get to a Thunder playoff game. That's the only
I'll literally die. I need a girlfriend. Somebody please find me a girlfriend.
No, Will, we know you got about 3 or 4 girlfriends.
Anyways, my sponsor for the day, Bugles.
Look, you got some cool on you takes. Is there
Huh?
anything else you want to cover
Oh
sports
man, I
related?
forgot. We got 7 minutes. Cool. We doing ins or outs this week?
Mm, it's up to you.
What did we
Let's
do? We did
start.
outs last week. Did we do them both already?
Yeah, we did outs. We did outs.
Okay, then we're doing ins. We didn't do ins real quick.
All
We'll
right,
hit the call on use real quick. We'll name off a few, and then we'll work from there. So, do you want to go ahead and start, or do you want me to start?
I'll start. What do you want to? Which one do you want to start with?
We can go ahead and start. Call on you. Give us two call on you hot
Come
takes.
on, you, bro. I'm so cool on the freaking season of winter. I hate it so much, bro. Literally, okay. It's been in the negatives here in Bartlesville, and we got some snow the other day. Sunday morning, I have to go start my truck so I can drive to church for work. I take a shower, I run out to the curb in my towel, bro, and my hair freezes from the time I leave the house till I get to the curb, bro. It's so miserable. I hate it so much. I really am not a fan of the snow. I hate being cold. I'm so cool on the winter, bro. Give me summer, fall, and spring, and we'll just skip winter every year. I hate
Ah
it. It
man,
sucks so much.
that's such a. I used to love it, but now I'm getting so tired of it. But now that we're on that topic, I'll just go ahead and I'll list off a random one. So leggings. Um, bottom of sweats or pants that don't have a tight drawstring, cool on you. So like if you don't have a tighter drawstring like this, or some type of lining around the bottom of your pants, I'm not gonna show you my toes. Cool on you, bro.
So you
Ben
only
has some.
like
I
joggers?
dog him every single time he comes out, every time he wears them.
So you're a jogger guy then?
I wouldn't even say jogger. Um, well, I just broke my phone, mom, but I'm happy to say, but
Gotcha.
it's a little different material.
I got a thought I had some sweats over here. I'll see if you approved. I need to do some laundry if you can't tell. But let's
We know
see.
you're a dirty person, Colin. You don't clean your room.
Yeah. Let's see. Another cool on you. Man, I gotta start writing these down. I
It's a
know
good thing. We like a lot of things.
we do. There's not, I mean, I am having a hard time, this is like the third week we've done cool on you. I'm having a hard time thinking of, things that bug me now or get under my skin. I will
All
say,
right.
go
Do
ahead,
you
go
know?
ahead.
Do you got one?
No, no, I don't have one.
All right. When Taco Bell, like, cool on you, hot. Another last one. It's like when you go to Taco Bell, like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Given they're the only thing open, so credit to them, they're the only thing open. But you're out of stuff.
Oh,
Given that you are open, how are you gonna expect me to drive there expecting that you're going to, greet me with a full potential of ingredients, and then you tell me you're out of beef or chicken? Are you? Then if you didn't tell me that, I might as well have stayed home. So then I just wasted my gas.
can I
So I'm
tell
calling
you,
that.
the last time I was in Ada a couple weeks ago for Christmas break, and I go to Taco Bell one night. I don't know what time it was. It was late. But the line was pretty short. I was like, this is weird. Like usually this late the line's out to the street. Like you know how it goes. And I get there, I get up to the window, or I get up to order or whatever. And they're like, before you order, we're out of soft tacos, hard tacos. Like they listed like everything on the menu. I was like, what do you have? I literally told them, okay, I'm good, thank you. And then I just drove off. Like this is
What do you have?
ridiculous.
Water.
Yeah. Like how are you out of you're at Taco Bell and you're out of tacos. Unreal.
Oh
Unreal.
man.
I'll tell you something I'm cool on. Okay. I am cool on this this pains me to say. I have very, very mixed emotions on Austin Reeves.
Whoa,
Because
whoa, hold
look, I know he
on.
went to OU. I know he went to OU. And I
But
don't know. I don't know. He just kind of seemed like a tool to me. Every time I
have you ever
watch
met
him.
him?
No, I never met him.
Then shut your mouth. He's one of us,
He's a
Colin.
Laker, so he's got that going against him.
Who
I
cares? That's
guess he's
like Debbie not
represent.
liking Jalen Hurts.
I guess he's representing white hoopers, so
Listen,
that's good. But
life's too short to hate people, Colin.
you're right.
Enjoy
You're right.
him.
I
Enjoy
take
it,
it
bro.
back.
If he was
I
a
take it
Thunder
back.
fan, you'd be on your knees.
Uh, I don't know if I'd go that
Anyway,
far. All right, all right. We'll
so
say we'll say
last time we did outs for
we'll do
2024. We're doing
ins.
two ends.
All right, I'll say mine first since you
Oh,
want
go
to
ahead.
hate on me for hating people. I'll say we'll be in on trying to like everybody, give everybody the benefit of the doubt that we meet in 2024.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go in with an open mind.
And with that being said, such on a positive note and liking stuff, we're
Hmm.
gonna go ahead and follow it up with we're in with MILFs, bro. Mothers, are you kidding me? I don't know if there's a, you know, economy's down, so maybe so are marriages. I'm not. I know. So I don't even know. I just. I don't care. I just hope it happens peacefully. Everything works out. But I just go to the gym a lot. So might as well be some milfs that are there. Some 25 and above. Make it. That should be a new
I
department
think
store.
20.
20 25 and up.
I don't know if 25 qualifies. I think that's too young.
I think it does.
I don't know.
Anyways, go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, mine's definitely not gonna be that. maybe we're in on just maybe we'll find love in 2024. Real good,
Ah,
good love. Does it still exist? Is
man,
it
what's
still
wrong
a
with you
thing?
being positive, bro?
How's that not positive, bro?
I just don't know.
All right, all
Look,
right. Here's what we're in on. We're in on watching the Thunder win the NBA Finals this year.
all right,
2024, they're gonna win the finals.
that's a good
We're
one.
we're in
That's a
on
good one.
that.
Anyways, did I tell you I got a minute left? Have I told you the story about the light in our bathroom?
Yes.
Did I tell? Have I told the podcast?
No.
Okay, so that's what's in on 2024 is stealing inconvenient stuff from your friends or people's houses. Like for instance, like a battery out of a TV remote. So got less than a minute. Bought this smart light bulb in the bathroom. You twist it, or you change it with a remote. Well, we had a party one night. Somebody didn't steal the light bulb; they stole the remote, and they left it on the normal color. So I spent about $25 on a normal ass color, bro, and I was infuriated. And I was like, "That's really smart." So that's what's in 2020, 2024, still an inconvenient stuff. I don't know how much time we have left. Colin, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
I don't condone stealing, but
Make it happen. Fire McCarthy in 2024. Peace.